Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schulz speaking on Drake's leaked messages trying to expose LeBron James and telling Drake to finally get over the Kendrick Lamar loss. No matter how many times Drake or his camp claim to be unbothered, Drake continues to keep showing everyone how bothered and sensitive he truly is. From these alleged messages to his Fighting Irish freestyle, where he's trying to push the narrative that he really himself is the true victim in all this, which is erroneous, bro, and very much shows a definite lack of self-awareness. Drake, you made your bed. If the allegations made about you throughout the years are true, you can't keep blaming everyone else for the consequences of your decisions. If you truly want the world to move on, you must first move on. But at this point, he's done so much to soil and damage his reputation, who knows if he's ever able to get his reputation to where it was just a few years ago. And while Kendrick Lamar and others have definitely made an impact on Drake's reputation, Drake has undoubtedly done the most damage. Can we really name one artist that has really inflicted more L's upon himself than this guy this year alone? And this passive aggressiveness and pettiness you've shown lately, especially with this LeBron James debacle, is off the charts. It's kind of weak to dedicate a whole record to someone just to allegedly ignore them when they hit you up to sort things out. It's like swinging on somebody and then running away when somebody just wants to ask you why you did that. And I don't think LeBron James hated Drake before or honestly during the beef. But if these alleged cheating claims are coming from Drake, they surely would make any person feel some type of way. And like I keep saying, bro, you got the dude tatted on him, which is very weird in its own right. But acting like this is just giving bitter X vibes. And honestly, bro, it's time to move on. But enough dilly-dallying, and let's jump right into the video, where we have Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schulz speaking on Drake's leaked messages trying to expose LeBron James and telling Drake just to get over the Kendrick Lamar loss. What a fall from grace. Imagine where his life would be if he had never responded to like that. He most definitely would have been clowned for not responding, but his career would be in an entirely different state.
What happened with Drake? Drake's diabolical.
What happened? Oh, going at LeBron.
Yes. You know, he did this Fighting Irish freestyle. Everybody said it was about LeBron James. To me, it sounds like it's about LeBron and all his NBA booze in his head. Drake has booze in his head.
Yeah, that's what makes it so weird. These are really just industry friends. Honestly, not even that. I think they're just associates, people that he's met courtside. While there might be some admiration and respect there, I don't think these guys see him as a friend. And the way LeBron James usually suns them in their interactions just lends more credence to the fact that, yeah, man, it's just super fan behavior. He just happens to be a very rich super fan. And for someone that has complained about like fake friends in the industry, it's honestly shocking that he's acting this way.
Ooh. He has NBA booze in his head.
Imposter syndrome?
I don't think it's imposter syndrome. I just think that Drake is a person who might be into people more than they into him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're running around getting tattoos of, you know, people on you, but these people aren't returning the favor. Like, and it's kind of crazy to diss somebody, but you got a tattoo of their jersey on your arm.
But that's why I would be upset. If I think that's my homie, we both came up together, you know, the last fucking...
He's in LA, like, get over
What does
it.
that mean? He's not from LA, he's from Cleveland. He just moved there for a crazy bag.
Yeah, while LeBron obviously is from Akron, Ohio, the dude has played in Los Angeles for the last 7 years, so he's definitely made roots here. So of course he'd develop a love for the city, and people seem to keep ignoring the fact that LeBron James has supported not only these two guys, but tons of other guys by posting them on his stories and trying to put people onto their music.
It's like LeBron during the beef, whatever, he was like, "You got this," like blah 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 blah. And then
well, LeBron was at the pop-up show and living his best life.
But that's the thing. I can see if LeBron was playing two different sides, then he could be mad.
But you would be mad if you saw your homie out and you saw your homie go wop 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 wop. You know what I'm saying?
Like, song calling you a pedophile? Now you got to be crazy.
Yeah, you.
Of course, in the moment, you'd feel some way. I can't blame anyone for feeling some sort of way if they saw like a homie at an event like that and having the time of their lives. But at the end of the day, I really don't think that LeBron James sees the relationship in the same way that Drake does. Drake is seeming to actually think that this relationship is more than what it really was. This was at the very most an industry friendship. And if Drake truly believes all these narratives he's pushing, maybe that's all he knows. Maybe he only knows these fake industry friendships since an early age, because that's the only way you can explain him acting like this.
Be a lot. I can see when he's upset.
But like you said earlier, you said no one told you to put these.
Nobody told us to put them motherfuckers' names on you, bro. Why you got the tattoo, bro?
That's your homie.
Imagine what Drake got on his ass cheeks if he got that on his arm.
What does he got?
I don't know.
What does he got?
Who does he have?
Why you even think?
Who is on Drake? Who is on Drake's ass cheeks? Okay, what the?
It's got to be The Weeknd.
Who is on the ass cheeks? What if Drake had?
I completely understand him being upset.
Yeah, but he's making it worse for himself.
Say again?
He's making it worse.
I don't think so. I think that this was the best move that he made.
Why?
The last song.
While that may be true, honestly, for me, all that really displays is how bad the other moves truly were, if this is his best move. But I may now start to believe that, yeah, this guy really doesn't know what true friendship is, if he really thought that that's what he had with LeBron.
I think it was the best music.
I think it's one,
You don't sound sad
song
to
is
you?
fire. Two, or like the rap is really good. Two, it shifted the conversation to him and LeBron.
Nah. They still
We
look like
talking about him and LeBron right now.
But this whole thing is directly connected to Kendrick Lamar. If LeBron James wasn't at the pop-out show, if LeBron James wasn't singing the Not Like Us lyrics, the situation would not exist.
But I'm gonna tell you what, it still look like he's playing the victim. And when he says the line about not making me tarnish your public image, well, we can insert this later. But go to the post that everybody was talking about, Taylor, the DM that they said was fake, because this is slick, and like he says this shit about LeBron. You got the line?
And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk is if I really discovered a sibling.
Yeah, so listen, Drake, this is an alleged DM with Drake and somebody, and he said, me and Universal was like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok. Nike, the company he been with since he started. My situation is not no street shit. Let's connect the dots. So he said the thing about don't make me tarnish your public image. Then this allegedly gets leaked by somebody saying this is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Then he hits up academics and tells academics that this is fake. But then he posts a picture of him in the studio and he says, what he said, I thought this one out, or I thought this through, or some shit. What was it? What did he say? I thought this out.
Man, you should have started thinking it out a very long time ago.
My point is, you think all of this is a coincidence?
No, but it's good. He's got people talking about something that's not him losing he's got him talking about something that's not him losing a battle. Also, this is the first music that he put out post-battle that people seem to be at least having a conversation around.
It adds on to the you a sucker narrative and a sore loser, though.
I don't think so.
Why are you mad that Drake... Well, first of all, it is universally...
Nah, Charlamagne is absolutely right when it comes to that. The dude is definitely coming off as a major sore loser.
Worldwide known you lost this rap battle.
Yeah.
The only people that's still holding on to that is the diehard OVO
Stans.
fans who bought dick lasers and walk around with the dick. They do this to themselves. They put the dick on their own face. The dickhead. Those are the only people who think motherfucking Kendrick lost this battle.
Yeah.
So for you to do this and come out and say,
And the thing is, while it may be a very, very small minority, they are also very, very loud.
hey, don't make me tarnish your public image. Then say something about LeBron cheating on his wife in a DM. Then hit academics and say it was fake. Then post later and say, I thought this through. Why are you this petty, bro? Why are you mad? Why are you mad at LeBron? Because LeBron agrees with the rest of the world that you lost the battle.
No, that's not why he's mad at LeBron. Okay, there's two different conversations here. Why is he mad at LeBron? Completely justified. Thought it was his homie. His homie's at the pop-out show singing word for word. LeBron don't know a single
And this is all linked to Kendrick Lamar, obviously.
word to any rap song. This is the first one that he memorized, and he was hitting that shit perfectly. He's
that
hanging
may
out
be
with
true.
Steph. Remember when they were like, I don't know if it was overseas, and Steph was like,
He got Steph tatted on him too.
Does he?
Steph is like, is this the only song
This dude has compiled possibly the cringiest collection of tattoos.
that they got? Like, do we have to listen to this shit all summer? And LeBron was like, nah, this shit fire. We got to go. So he's co-signed the fuck out of the song. That's supposed to be your homie, right? So he doesn't feel like he got his back. That's one. So it's okay. It's justified to be annoyed by him. The question is it justified to write a song towards him in a diss about
Is it
him?
justified
Not
to
at all.
say I'm going to tarnish your public image and then try to allude or put it out there that he may be cheating on his fucking wife?
I mean, if you rap a song about me being a pedophile, then
I
it's
didn't
all
rap
good.
the song.
So LeBron did.
I nodded along to it because the shit fire. Yo, you're not going to sit here and
And
tell me Drake.
Maybe that's the reason why he's not giving academics that stream. Because no amount of delusional narratives that academics is going to push is going to erase the fact that he was vibing big time to the pop-out show and honestly all of Kendrick Lamar's records. And the fact that Not Like Us was #1 on his Spotify rap, It's definitely something that Drake is not going to forget, especially if we truly believe that he is this petty.
Being the artist that he is, and he said this himself on the Heart Part 6.
Enemies.
He said on the Heart Part 6, if the song wasn't some bullshit, it's some shit that I could bop to. You mean to tell me that Drake ain't never just been sitting around minding his business, probably playing the video game or something, just a A minor, not on purpose, but just because the shit is so catchy.
Who's he playing video games with?
A minor.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. He got to deal with this shit for the rest of his life.
Well, learn the fuck.
My 12-year-old nephew was literally saying that line as a joke. Obviously, he would be annoyed, but yeah, man, he himself know that song slapped.
Fucking make some jokes.
Yeah, how come it's cool when he does it, but he can't take it with him?
Nah, I completely, he made up.
He played all the memes on OVO Fest when he dissed Meek.
Yeah,
I would completely agree. I would completely feel like Drake is justified in anything he does because nobody wants to be called a pedophile. Nobody wants to have that stain on their jacket. But you said wild shit about Kendrick too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, I agree.
You said Kendrick beat his wife.
That's where the massive hypocrisy comes in. The dude was literally putting DV on Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, man, he's just mad that the narratives that he put out didn't stick, and the ones that Kendrick Lamar put out there really grew legs.
That's what that's all we're saying. You're not a victim, Drake.
No,
you're not a victim. You said Kendrick beat his wife. You said Kendrick's man was his was one of your child's baby's father. You can't. No.
Do you think it's unforgettable? Yeah, unforgettable.
Unforgivable?
No, unforgettable. Like,
what's unforgettable?
What Drake is doing. Like, do you think?
We'll never forget this.
Listen, people. Yeah. We might never forget, but people are already over it. Like, the reality is,
he's prolonged it.
No, I know, but I'm saying people are already over it. It's like now nobody cares. Okay, that battle happened. Everybody's still playing Drake. You looked at all the numbers. He's the most streamed artist.
Yeah, but the thing is that's his back catalog. It's the same reason why Eminem is number 2. What's the last Eminem hit you guys remember? You know what I mean? So while it is most definitely a fact that Drake was the most streamed rapper of the year, it's no secret that the records he's put out after the beef have all flopped. He's in a place right now that he's never been in his career. His records are getting more dislikes than likes. But yeah, the dude is getting heavily streamed, but it's all due to that back catalog. And with the output that Drake has had over the last few years, I kind of see him as a person that kind of wants to continue this for at least a few more years. And while he can blame LeBron, while he can blame Kendrick Lamar and tons of other people, at the end of the day, he's arguably done the most damage to his career with these moves.
Yeah, but
nobody cares anymore, and we move on.
But it's like Meek Mill. Like, Meek Mill still putting out music, but people look at him as a corny dude, though.
No, it affects Drake in no way anymore.
Nah, we don't look at Meek as corny.
Yes, people do.
Within the celebrity
Anytime Meek does anything embarrassing, the flood of memes always resurface.
power, right?
But Meek did that shit to himself. He did that shit to himself with like Twitter. Like if
you're making the argument for Drake as well, if you're going to state that.
If he lost that beef and then just kept on putting out music, I think it'd be fine. But Meek goes crazy on Twitter. And people
but that's what Drake is doing.
Exactly.
Drake is prolonging this shit. And guess what? Kendrick put out a great album with GNX. He might put out another album from what I'm hearing. You got the Grammys. He's definitely winning a Grammy for Not Like Us. He still got the Super Bowl.
He still got
and
momentum.
He's going on tour. It's like all Drake had to do was go away, let the Kendrick tidal wave come through and do his thing. But every time he does stuff like this, it keeps the Kendrick tidal wave turning into a bigger tsunami. Because you know what we start to see? The impact that this shit really had on Drake. We see.
Of course, it's definitely affected him immensely. You can see by the way he's crashing out and spiraling out. It seems like the guy is really going kamikaze on the industry and his friendships, at least what he deemed to be friendships. But most of the damage really has come from him. If he wasn't trying to go and take the steam out of all of Kendrick's moves, maybe things would be differently. But every time he tries to clown Kendrick Lamar, it only seems to give Kendrick Lamar like a 400% increase in streams. So obviously your game plan isn't winning. That being the case, how long before you actually make some adjustments in the way you move?
Seeing the impact. It's like when you, what's that movie where they put the bombs in people? What the fuck was I just watching and this shit was happening? Where they put the bombs in people and they walk off. And after they walk off, the person blows up. What the fuck was I just watching? It was something I was just watching. It was a superhero movie. I can't remember, but they put the bombs in you. They put the bombs in you. Then you walk off. Then they walk off, and you're alive for a little bit. Then you blow up. That's what Kendrick did. Kendrick planted all of these little bombs that we saw detonate in real time, but you didn't really see the impact until later.
Yeah.
But I do think, though, regardless, people are going to think that he's sad anyway, because when he went to that all-white party, they were like, oh, he looks sad. And y'all were
He
even...
said it. He said it in the song. He said in the song, I know you felt my coldness at the all-white party or whatever the fuck. Like, come, Drake.
Yeah, at the end of the day, while Kendrick Lamar was the catalyst to all this, Drake is the one that has done the most damage to his reputation and his career. And him now coming at LeBron James is not doing anything but reminding people that he's so affected by this beef. What Andrew was saying is definitely erroneous. This in almost every facet is directly linked to Kendrick Lamar. If it wasn't for Kendrick, this would not be a topic. It would not be a conversation, but it is. And he's going about it very petty, very passive aggressive. A lot of the qualities that people have kind of roasted him for actually doing, and he continues to display them. At the end of the day, I really don't think LeBron really truly cares that much. But if you're starting to throw these cheating allegations around, those are things that can ruin a home. So if he didn't hate him before, maybe he feels some type of way about it now. And it's all due to how Drake is acting. And it looks very soft when you dedicate a whole record to somebody and then totally ignore them when they call back. It doesn't look like you're trying to send some message when you're doing that. Another case where he's trying to throw a stone and run away right after. His reputation, mostly due to his own doings, is in the gutter right now. Even if he does go independent, even if he is able to get out of this deal, what happens when you drop something and you don't have the support of the major system? And now because you've also named Spotify in these legal actions, they just bury your music. Because honestly, it doesn't matter how big your following is. If they can't find your music, you're not going to be successful. And people don't realize how big these playlists are for these people's careers. If you're on these big playlists, it could literally account for like 75% of some of these guys' streams. There's certain playlists that if you get on, you automatically go gold. You automatically go platinum. So what happens when you don't have that? What happens when you're not number one on those playlists, which honestly have become the new radio station? People aren't tuning into the radio anymore. They just go on to their favorite playlist, press play from the top, and hopefully you're in the top 10. And those records usually do amazingly. But you have to either spend that money or cultivate those relationships to keep it that way. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely let me know how you guys think Drake is handling all this and approaching the situation with LeBron. Honestly, this is probably something that would have been better left off to an actual voice call, or how about just meet in person and talk these things out if you really did see him as a friend. But more and more, I'm really starting to think that I don't know if Drake really knows what true friendship is, if this is what he's looking at as a friendship, an industry friendship. The dude was a child star, so maybe that's all he knows. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. These past 9 months of making content, honestly, the channel has been growing exponentially. And it's all thanks to you guys. Honestly, I did not expect this type of reception this fast on the content. When I had originally set out to make these videos, I honestly was just looking forward to like 1,000 subs after a year. And we have grown over 5 times that. And honestly, it's all thanks to you guys. So I really want to thank you guys so much for making this channel a part of your day. It honestly does mean the world. And the love and support you guys show on the daily is honestly overwhelming. It's probably the biggest factor in me making these videos. So I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say on this situation. I hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. LeBron didn't hate you before. He might start hating you now, fam.